Mario Kart World doesn't know what it wants to be. On one hand, you've got wall riding, rail grinding, and ridiculous shortcuts that only the sweatiest players can pull off. But on the other hand, you've got rubber banding, item spam, and somehow the guy who fell off the track twice still wins the race. So, who is Mario Kart World even made for? Let's dig in a little deeper and find out. Let's start out with the obvious. Mario Kart has always been family friendly. It's designed so a kid can pick it up and instantly have fun with their friends. In Mario Kart World, that's still true. Beginners can still win races thanks to things like rubber banding, which constantly drags you towards the front of the pack, and other things like the item pool, which is extremely generous to those falling behind. If you're in 4th or 5th place, you're almost guaranteed to pull some crazy item that can slingshot you to the front of the pack in the last few seconds and you can win the race. That's super exciting if you're the one using the item, but if you've been in first the entire race only to get passed at the finish line by somebody who fell off the map twice earlier, that doesn't really feel like skill, that feels like luck. Here's the twist with this game though. It also has one of the highest skill ceilings in Mario Kart history. For real, the time trials are absolutely insane. Players are wall riding and rail grinding and pulling off shortcuts that take hours to master. The movement tech is legitimately incredible in this game. Until you hop back into multiplayer where all that practice means nothing and your entire race gets blown up by a single lucky item. Now of course this isn't brand new to Mario Kart or anything like that. Luck has always been involved, especially with the items. But something about this game, it just feels much worse than before. It feels like the skill part doesn't really mean anything except in time trials. For the most part, the game itself is very forgiving for the casual player. Most of the tracks are super wide and really hard to fall off of. Even Rainbow Road barely punishes you at all. Brand new players can stay on the track almost the entire time. Any mistakes that you might make, they barely matter. You hit a wall, get hit by a shell, or fall off a cliff, the recovery is lightning fast and you barely lose any momentum at all. It makes the game easy to pick up, but it removes the tension and reward that makes skill feel satisfying. And then there's free roam, clearly built for casual fun. You can explore and do simple challenges and just vibe out. It's cool I guess, but it's not exactly a competitive playground, as the challenges all seem to be really easy. Now to be fair, competitive players do have some things to sink their teeth into. Hidden character stats are in the game, even including some subtle advantages in different terrains like water. Stuff most players won't ever notice, but when the core races are as chaotic as they are, those little details rarely decide the winner and pretty much don't matter at all. Nintendo could fix the game some if they added some more competitive options, like the ability to bring it down to 12 racers instead of 24, and if they really wanted to go above and beyond, they could add variations of the tracks designed for 12-player races so they don't have those giant super wide turns that even a school bus could make with ease. And of course, they really need to add the option to do normal 3-lap races online without those lame intermission tracks. But I've been begging for that for a while now, starting to think that's never going to happen. So here's my opinion on the entire thing. Nintendo built Mario Kart World for casual players, and that's totally fine. It's their biggest audience and it makes sense from a business perspective. But in chasing that casual crowd, they added this amazing complex movement system that the competitive scene loves and then buried it under the randomness and total chaos, making it kinda pointless. I wish they'd dial back the item chaos and tone down the rubber banding and stuff like that, and just let the competitive mechanics shine. It wouldn't ruin the fun for casuals, at least I don't think it would, but it would make the game way more rewarding for skilled players who actually spend their time learning the tracks. So what do you guys think? Is Mario Kart World more for casuals or more for competitive players? And do you guys think that's a problem or that's just how it should be? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll be trying to reply to every single comment that I can. If you guys made it all the way to the end of the video, consider hitting that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. That's all I got for you guys today. And as always, peace.